This is San Cristóbal de las Casas in Chiapas, Mexico, where Coca-Cola is cheaper and more accessible than safe drinking water. Residents drink an average of 2.2 liters per person per day, more than anywhere else on the earth. This video breaks down how this happened, the impacts on local communities, and how Coke has woven itself into their spiritual identities. Chiapas is one of the poorest states in Mexico. It's also one of the wettest, a lush tropical region with some of the highest rainfall in the country. For centuries, local communities relied on rivers, springs, and streams for daily life. But others also noticed that abundance. As the population grew, outside industry followed, and in 1994, Coca-Cola built a major bottling plant just outside of San Cristóbal de las Casas, drilling deep into the aquifer beneath the region to fuel production. The company pays for those water rights, but the fees go to the federal government, not the city or local municipalities. The result is a town which hosts large-scale extraction without the revenue needed to maintain its own water systems and infrastructure. The impact on local populations is nothing short of catastrophic. First and foremost, the consumption of soda at this scale drives blood sugar levels to dangerous extremes, fueling a severe diabetes crisis across the region. In Chiapas, diabetes is the second leading cause of death, and heart disease remains the #1 killer. Sugar-linked illnesses account for the top 4 causes of death in the state, and mortality rates have risen by over 60% in a single decade. Families are forced to watch parents, siblings, and relatives suffer from illnesses that are largely preventable with access to clean drinking water. Connected to diabetes is also widespread obesity, which brings on its own cascade of complications. Long-term sugar consumption increases the risk of blindness, kidney failure, and limb amputations. High sugar intake also leads to severe dental decay among children, including cases where toddlers have required multiple tooth extractions before the age of 4. Childhood is a sensitive period of rapid physical and neurological development. We still don't know the long-term effects of this level of soda consumption, and in the coming decades, the consequences will place an overwhelming pressure on local healthcare systems that are already stretched thin. Beyond just elevated soda consumption, unsafe water creates its own crisis. Contaminated supplies expose residents to illnesses like Salmonella or E. coli, while unreliable access forces some families to wait a week or more for running water, which limits their ability to complete basic daily tasks like bathing. For low-income households, securing water can consume up to 10% of their monthly income, far above the UN's international standards. One of the most unsettling parts of this story is how deeply Coca-Cola has become embedded in local culture. In communities like San Juan Chamula, the Tzotzil people continue to practice rituals that predate the modern Mexican state by centuries. Over time, as Coca-Cola became one of the most widely available liquids in the region, the drink was absorbed into existing spiritual practices and identities. In local belief systems, illness is often understood as the presence of bad spirits trapped inside of the body. During ceremonies in the church, worshippers can drink carbonated soda because the burping it causes is believed to physically expel those spirits from the body. That same physical effect extends beyond ritual into everyday medicine and healing practices as well. In places where tap water is unsafe and access to medicine is limited, soda is sometimes used to relieve nausea, stomach illness, and weakness. For many, it provides immediate relief and in certain cases is perceived as safer than local water supplies. Local healers then incorporate soda into their treatments as a practical response to what is available to them and won't make people more sick. Predatory companies can ingrain their products into local cultures, which contributes to the damaging effects on local populations. Stories like this show how decisions made by massive companies like Coca-Cola can reshape entire communities. We've covered similar stories before, from horseshoe crab blood being harvested for $15,000 a quart, or data centers straining local water supplies and harming residents. If you found this story interesting, let us know what you think in the comments, and tell us what issues you'd like us to investigate next. And as always, thank you for watching.